So, all right, welcome everybody. This time around again, we are how many? That's good. So, quickly, I'm just going to run Facebook ads. Is it going to be WhatsApp? Because this is a kind of, if you don't want to waste money, yes, it's consideration. It's not everybody that goes online and take buying decision immediately. So, why they are still thinking when they want to have it, when they don't have money, maybe they will get back to you. You can have their contacts. So the best thing to do, especially even if your budget is not so high like that, is to go with direct response. And the best direct response is messaging ads. So I remember I've been running out for some days now. There are some people that make a query last week that they didn't buy, but they reach out back this week. Yes, like I think two people are among the people that saw the ad last week, bought today. Another one, okay, three, another one in Ibadan today, and some other people like already saying, oh, when we get salary and all those things. But you will only be able to get all those kind of feedback if you are running consideration. But if it's just traffic, they get to your website, they like it, they might decide not to even fill any form. You lose money, you lose everything. So if you have small budget, the best thing on how to build customer is through consideration. And for that purpose, we are going to be running messaging ads, right? So that even if they don't buy immediately, they will still come back and they will buy. And I'm targeting only Port Harcourt for this ad because it's going to be fresh. We have some product already in Port Harcourt that have been shipped to Port Harcourt like 2 days ago. So delivery will not be how to get a product or delivery will not be a problem. So the product are already available. So I'm majorly focusing on those products that are already available on ground. So quickly, instead of we should know that when we get to Facebook now, we just go to ads manager. So instead of going there, I'll just go to facebook.com/ads manager straight. That's what I'll just do right now. And that's what I'm doing now. Facebook.com/ads manager. So once I get there, I think another thing that we'll do quickly is like I've exhausted the fund inside the account. So should the case you are still wondering how will I fund my account, so you can also take this opportunity to see how you can fund your account at this time. So I'll quickly do that too. Funding the account. So I have two add accounts here, and I want to use the second one. I don't want to use the one that is the default. So I have to add account. So you can see the first one and 55. I want to use the one with 47. So if you, anytime you have multiple accounts, add accounts like this, it's very important that you identify the one that you want to fund money on, you want to add money to, so that you're not going to add money to the one that you don't want to use for the ads as at that time. So that's very important. So what I'm doing right now is I just quickly want to go into that account and fund it. So I have some ads that are running, yes, but I think I've exhausted the money. And like I said last week, that has continue running. So this is even a client's ad that I just supposed to stop. I didn't know so. So I'll add just more fund first. Pending the time they are going to approve the second one. Why am I adding small fund? Just for you to know first. Then sometimes a lot of things happen when it comes to Facebook. You cannot just be so sure. So I don't want any money to hang anywhere. So I put money as it goes. So why is this slow like this? So let me refresh. Yes, something's strong somewhere. Supposed to be. Oh no, ad blocker. What is? How is it any ad blocker? Come on, from where? So anyway, um, so so like I said, once you get into your ad account, can you see these three dots here are all tools? You can click it and say billing. From billing, you quickly add fund. So I just want to add a little fund first. So once the ad starts and it's active, I'll put more. So when if you have multiple accounts, when entering funding the account, make sure that you identify the particular one you want to fund, so that you not fund the other account that you don't want to use or that you cannot even use. So if I just watching this video for the first time. I've not run Facebook ad before. In Nigeria, we are using Naira Mastercard or debit Visa card. If you choose this option, you will not be able to pay. It's only dollar card most times that will work with this. But if you want to seamless and easy payments, you can use this second option, which is pay you. Yeah. So that is on that one. I see a lot of people complain that their card is not working. Your card might not work on that first option. But the second one, I can guarantee you, even VAV cards. VAV card is not international. I'm not sure. I'm not sure really. Let me not just conclude. But I'm not sure that it's that you can use VAV card in Ghana. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure in case. Yeah. But like I say, even VAV card will work on this one. 570. I will need to pause this at this time. I'm pausing the screen so that we just want at least you see how to fund this right now. And I'm only pausing this for security reason and for some other people that might not even be part of this that will watch this later. So what I'm doing right now is I'm funding the account. Okay, incorrect entry. So I'm taking that time to fund the account now, but at least you know where to fund the account. So I'm doing that right now. So once you enter your card detail, I'm not sure you're even seeing the card detail that I'm filling itself because it's actually a pop-up, so you might not see the pop-up. So once you fill the card detail, you are going to have a pop-up like this. So I fill that pop-up. If you have hardware token, if you don't have hardware token, you can just use your phone number. So I'll click submit. So it will send an OTP to my phone. So from OTP to my phone now, I will finish the transaction. So I'll do that right now. So once you do this one now, boom, you have been able to fund your account. So now that the account has been funded, any account that have been off, so anytime you see that account error that you saw the other time, it simply means most time the money has finished in your account, right? The money has finished your account most times when that happens. So now we'll go back to that you have funded account. I'm here now. So now, so like I told you, I just put small money first. Then the time that will run the ads. Once the ad is active, I'll increase the budget. Yep, that's on that one. So I have my creative ready. There's no story with the copy. You are all aware right now. So I'm not putting story. You might see some ads where people list all the benefits. So all the benefits are already being listed on the creatives. And even despite the fact that the benefits have been listed, you will still always have people that will see acting. What is it for? Yes. Like I still have people that ask that kind of question. So basically, so what I will do quickly right now, instead of starting an ad from scratch, I don't want to start any ad from scratch. Yes, for some reason, or should I start? Okay, let's do that. So I'll just click create. I just want to duplicate one and finish it up, but again, let's just do create. Remember, I'm running messaging ads. So messaging ad, if your ads objective have changed to the new one, is now under engagement. Yes. So that's concentration. So I'm selecting that now. So and I'm targeting only PH. Yes. For these ads. So we have a mission in PH right now. Only PH in this ads. So here now, so I'll just say PH 2022. So that's campaign name. So there's no time. It's straightforward. So I will do campaign budget authorization. I want to share the budget across all the guys. So I'll do 5,000 for now. Daily budget. Um, I'm moving all there's no time. That's what I told you. I've already know things that we want to do. This is not the first time we are doing this. So doing this second time again, it's just to make things more easy for everybody. Like, so here now, by this time now, you know that I've been mentioned that we are using Port Harcourt. So I'm deleting Nigeria, and I will just say River State generally. So not people that recently visited, but people that are living. Yes, because somebody can live in Abuja or Lagos and recently visit Port Harcourt. So I will just type Port Harcourt here. Let's see how that works. I'm not looking for Port Harcourt as a state place. So anytime you have place like this, it's going to give you a very small portion, right? The audience will not be much. So can you see? And people that so I just deliberately click it so that I can see 41 to 48. People that in Port Harcourt are more than that. So I will not even do that. So I can say River State, but let me just see Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt. So I'm looking for River State, Port Harcourt. Where's River State? Nigeria. So when you see place, don't use the place. Place is not it's Port Harcourt not correct. It's correct. So place is going to be a very small one. Or I can even use River State. River. So can I see River State? Why is it showing place too? Place used to have okay. I know what to do. So I will increase the meters. Okay, you see that now. So Port Harcourt, can you see Port Harcourt? So when you click Port Harcourt, can you see this guy is showing 1 miles, and 1 mile is showing just only 41. So I can come here now and increase it to maybe 25 miles. That's what we have there. So can you see that? So when you have stuff like that, that's what you do. So again, I don't want to do too much. Let's see. I don't want this to be up to 1 million. So let's just see 10 miles. Yes, 10 miles. Okay, this is good. So I'll leave it at this. Fairly broad. So I will not use that too. I don't want anything friendly for broad. I want define. I don't know how. I don't want to know how far it's going to take us. Okay, so let me know. I'll conclude right now. I'll give you that 10 first. Then by the time we do the setting for the demographic, remember, so we're looking for people that have purchasing power. So I'm targeting from 30 to 50. So can you see that it's getting smaller? Let's see 50. This is not too nice too. So so let me increase this more. I want this guy to be defined. So even if it is 4.5 million, do you even have up to that kind of people in Port Harcourt? I'm not sure. Okay. Um, let's see 49 miles. Is there anything like 45 miles in that River State? So let's check. I hope these are not extended to Aba. Anyway, so let me put this at 25. Okay, still not yet draw. So here I'm still coming to the targeting. I'm just going to target people that are interested in Aba. A lot of people call these Apollo drugs. It's not drugs, but let me just try to see and target Aba for this. Wow. So I might need to leave this open because the data is very small. That's the point. But I just want to make more focus on Port Harcourt than any other. Can you see the data is very small? So I cannot, even if I said extended this as whatever it is. Okay, this is good. So Abba but can extend it to other people. 1.1 million. Um, what do we have again? I don't know why this guy is saying fairly broad. I don't want it to be too broad, so Let me see what we can tweak. Yeah, coming. So we are still tweaking. So yeah, I don't want automatic. I only want Facebook and Instagram. Yes, what we have here. And on Facebook and Instagram, I'm still coming. I only want only feed because of the kind of creative that we have. So the creative that I have is not going to be creative that fits in stories. Yes. So and once it's not fitting in, some things will be cut out and people might not see the full message. So I did prepare for that kind of creatives. So I'm removing all those other placements. So I just want it on Facebook fields and Instagram fields. So I didn't mean I have creative to fit in for those placements. There's nothing to worry about. I will have used those things. So using creative way is not going to fit where it's not ideal. Yeah. So now I'm removing all that. So the creative side that I have go for Facebook, good, and Instagram feed. Right. So now one thing I noticed that all of a sudden 3.5 to like 4 million become a normal thing before you have a what do you call it, defined. So I don't know where Facebook started that. So you see what will happen now. Maybe I added Lagos to this now. If I add Lagos, I might need to do that because I will not go to run any ad that I say fairly broad or whatever. Yeah. So once you have 3.5 or 4.5, you now see defined. So I don't know. See what I just said now. But it's not usually like that before. Even with 350, you still have defined. But now I just noticed of recent that once you don't have anything up to 1 million or 3.5, not even 1 million, you might not have audience divine. And anytime your audience is not divine, statistically proven from experience, that ad might not fly. Yes, that ad might not fly at all. So there's no even need to go ahead. So that's why I've been doing this. So anytime you want to run an ad, you are seeing this, it's better to be divine than to be too specific or too broad. So what I'm now going to do is to try to drill it down more. So instead of this one that we have 31 mile, okay, I can bring it down to like 10. Let's see what we have. Did I close this? I think I've closed Port. So let me bring that back again. Port. Thank God that no. Can you see what I was looking for before? That's the Port Harcourt City, River State. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Cities, not even place. Yeah. So we have Port Harcourt. That's exactly what I was looking for the other time. Yes. Port Harcourt City, River State. Because I don't want things that go to the interior village too. So here now, I will increase this thing to. It's because of the audience size. That's why I dropped that in back to 25. So I increase it now. So this is still getting good. So for 50 or 45. I'm only doing this based on the data and people that have been buying products, purchasing power. No, not but a lot of people within 30 and 45, they are the ones that are buying for their age parent. Yes, I'm only doing this based on the data available to my disposal, not according to anything. So I check my analytics on YouTube, on Facebook, and see all those age brackets and all those things, people that buy products. I check the Instagram insight and all those. So that is based on what I'm doing here, right? So I'm only doing all this based on the data that is available to me. So I'll call this PH. So I can see that the way I just added, what do you call it, Lagos to it because of what it is. So now, so I can say PH lag, that's audience. And why am I giving this name now? So if this blow up well, Yep, I'm gonna use that audience. So that's it. So it's not just about clicking. So there's a lot of things. So I'm not using video. So I still don't know why this guy is saying uh, true play. So okay. So guys, I've not selected the conversion location. So I'm using messaging. That's why that is showing them. I still need to do some things here. And on this messaging, I want to use only WhatsApp and Instagram DM. This messenger is a whole lot of work than both. Then I'm selecting the page, so I'm still going to use NeoLife startups. So this is why it's very important for everybody to have their own page. And so I'm using NeoLife startup. So whatever it is, I'm using conversation. So don't use link, please. No matter what this guy is telling you, don't use link. Huh? So and I think so why are we having 9 million? Estimated on that side. Why? What changed? Port Harcourt, Lagos. So why are we having 9 million? I think I saw. Okay, sorry. I've, this have changed because I've not selected the placement before. I'm not sure I need up to that. So can you see that things as we are tweaking it, all those errors are disappearing now. So click first, then select what you want, then check others. So like the image that we have, even the video will not work well on real. So I'm removing all those things, like I said earlier. So it's more or less that I'm a bit repeating what I've done before because of the placement. I didn't notice that I've not selected the placement. So again, this is not also. So again, it's very important for you to read this. Based on how you set up this ad, we recommend trying the following to avoid crisis as you expand the audience more and as you increase the budget more. So let's do those things that it said. And so this is based on algorithm, based on the data that the system have learned from. Yes, stuff like this does not just happen. So two things mentioned here, right? One, this guy. So 7,000. Let's see. No, it's 70,000. So let's see that. That's one. Okay. So let me take 10,000 first. So that guy has disappeared. It's a thief. Don't mind me. So, but I will not just accept like that. So I will try. So it's very important. Like I said, don't just Kaishi is back now. So it's just trying to say, especially for the fact that we are choosing campaign budget optimization, right? For the fact that we are choosing campaign budget optimization, that is why you have this kind of a thing. It's not just one creative that I'm using, right? Not one asset, right? So can you see now? So let me try 85. So you don't want to be too high, you don't want to be too. So it will tell you that 85. You can see following instruction. If you do Agidigba, I don't know what that means, whatever it means, and you go, you just be having 1 million impression. Remember, we were told to tweak two things. All those things, they are not just for I know I've been running ad for 1 million years. They are not that you have been running ad for 1 million years. When you follow instruction, it's going to save you a lot of things. It's the system have access to the data that no matter how guru you are, you will never have access to those data. So, and everything that you see here, they are based on the data that is not available to anybody apart from Facebook. So, the mention two things, audience and the budget. So, we'll move to the budget to check it. So, I'll come back to the audience now and see if I can expand the audience more. So, if I expand the audience more here, so I'll still go back to budget if 7,000 will work. But if the 7,000 did not work, then we go back to what it is. So can you see the way we are tweaking it? So these are the main part of the ads. Okay, we have already selected this. Yes. So that guy said increase the audience. So I'll a little bit push this to like 50. So as I push that guy to 50, again, because the higher the audience, the more opportunity for you, and the lower the cost. Yeah. So, but I don't want to provide anybody under 20. Most cases, based on experience. Yeah. So can you see now? So I've changed that, but this audience is area now. So I'll go back there now to the budget. So if that's now, I'll just go and remove it back. So that's how you learn. That's how you follow the instruction. It's not just about clicking, right? So it simply means when they said audience and budget, they're actually talking about budget. Do you see that? That's how you texting. So next time, I will not, when I look at the kind of that is why somebody will call me or call you because you have been doing something, even on a bike. They will tell you that, oh, that thing will not go. It's like he's showing audience this, and so we just go and increase the budget a little bit, right? Because you have been doing things, yes. And these are the real practical things beyond reading about. So now that we have seen that it's not even just only the audience, I'll go back to my audience and I will do what? I will reduce it back to where we are. Well, I think we are at 45 before, right? Yes, I think it's 45 or 40. So, and let's see what that gives us. Okay. Did I increase this into 9K? So let me check it again. Is that 45 before? Or is there anything that I've changed? 9,000. So let me go back there. Because this guy must clear out of this place. If it's not clear, sorry, I'm not going to run these ads. So what did I click that time? So edit. Lagos, Cote. I guess I was using 45, really. Or is it 40? Let's see, 44. Update. Update. Let's check the optimization still here. So this out to be clear, whatever that means. Coming, just like a minute. Then the reason why I always like using daily, so that when the ad perform very well, even if the money I've exhausted, anytime I increase, put the money back, it's continuing from where you stop. It's always better than you are starting a new ads all over again. Your ad will be going through a learning phase all the time, and that's waste of money as far as I'm concerned. You don't want your ad to be going through the learning phase all the time. What's wrong with this organ? You want to collect 10,000 again. So you see how the system works. Yeah, you know that is higher. So let's go. I think what I'm just going to go and check is that audience, nothing more. The audience, nothing more. Or okay. Move. So it's like taking us back really. But it's alright. At least. So these are this particular ad set level. That's where a lot of things happens. So once you miss it here, forget it. You won't say because oh I'm tired, let me just stick. Your money is going. You don't just say let me just stick. Your money is bye bye. You are playing with your money. You are joking with your money. That is it. Manual. So you don't want to do that. It's still broad too. This is actually the third time, but this is how it's happened in most cases. So if this is not a lecture or something, and you see somebody's going back and forth again, like, oh, you have done this thing before now. So you now see the reason why the person is going back and forth. Just like a graphic designer that is designing an ID card for you. You have seen it and you just thought that, what this guy has done is perfect already. Now just print this thing, let me go. But he is still saying that no, it's not. Let me tweak it. Let me tweak it. So we have this now, but this is still voluminous. Yes, it's volume. So let's check this. What do you call it? Detail. Yes. So we don't want this to be more than it's down. So I'll remove this guy and add it back. It's, so when you type a particular word and it's not coming on time, you can just remove something to fetch the step back. So I have this 3 to 4 million. 844 to 45 updates. See that? Has gone back again. So let's see. Um, so uh, finally, I had to add all these other states there instead of only Port Harcourt, since it's not going. Lagos, Abuja, and Enugu, and 30 to 44. That we're having like 4 million to 8 million. I would have loved like less than that, but it's not giving us divine and it's showing error. So our advice, don't continue the ads if you are having those errors. If you do that, you waste money. So let's go to the ads now. The ads now, like I said, I have all the, so say, I would say same day delivery. Yes, because the same day delivery in all those locations. Same day same day delivery, payment on delivery. Okay, so I can just put that. I'm actually doing that on my what do you call it, on my text editor. So WhatsApp, I don't want to say on call. So to buy now, to buy NeoLife products. There's no story. That's what I want to do there. On the headline, save day delivery and payment on delivery. Okay, a lot of Nigerians still have problem with payment online. They want to see. Yes. So we are doing that on WhatsApp. So and we don't want to waste money. So we are using money to run ads. So I will select those images right now. So on my list, I have like how many products is that I want to use? Yeah, I think I saved it somewhere. So I want to see if part of those products are already here, so I can just select instead of okay. So I'm part of those products are here, but when you have your product already been labeled this it's dangerous. Can you see the exclamation where they say cosmetic procedure awareness and all those things, policy, whatever. So that might not make me use some of those things if those ones that have this comma were among. let me just move on with it because I want to just see if I can pick them up. So most definitely I'm using this guy because Botanica is one of the products that I want to see why I'm using Facebook and Instagram though. If not, I'll be cropping for every other stage and that might every other placement and that might not be a good creative because we didn't have plan for that. So I have this. So the most important thing is WhatsApp number to buy these other products. Yes, WhatsApp or call. So I'm not writing any other story. Same day delivery, payment on delivery. You can see it here. So the same way here, yes. Um, Now we have that. So this one is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, right? Duplicate this one. So I'll call it the second product. And before I call it the second product, because of those question mark that I saw on that particular one, so I want to see if I can rename the one that I have here. Or let me just try it like that. So I'm trying to see so that it do not say be like the same name. So this one now, in case when they started performing, I want to know their name, so I can just rename this particular one. Buta. So I'm not going to put the full name because the process of putting the full name, something else will happen. So Botanica is available everywhere. So here now, I'll just play this one for the second one. No, what's happening? Oh, the copy is correct. What's this one said? No string empty. Where did I see that? Oh, I guess this is the one that I have to give Butter. Why this one is the no string empty? Okay, let me just call it PH 2022. Is the character that I name it 2022 Ivy Butter. That's what is making it to speak that English as much as it is. So here now, doing the second one. So I will just clear this. Sometimes you might not see clear. You can just have something like a delete icon. So I'm doing that. So it's something like say clear. So I'm selecting the other products. By the way, where did I save the list? I have the list of the product that I want to. I actually want to advertise. Yes, I have the list. So where did I save it just now? Okay. Damn. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. So now another I need vitamin E. See here is this, but this guy is speaking English about it. So what do you do in such situation so that it will not be flagged? So you just take style as if you so you can do recommended as if you crop it small so it doesn't just look like the exact thing again. I hope you are getting the gist. This one I'm doing because they already have question mark about it. Still up to date. So I have vitamin E. So it's very good to rename it again. Why are you renaming it? So that when you are checking, you know which particular one that is. duplicating this again. So I'm actually going to do this for 12, I think no, 11 products. Yes. So for the video not to be too long, I will pause this until I get to the last one. Then I'll move to it. So, like I said, we are to do like about 11 of 12. So I've done Femini Abba, Botanica. So when you have stuff like this, so this is one of the reasons why most time I don't want to duplicate it one by one. So if you are not somebody that knows, you might get confused that what is all this? That everything that's scattered. That's not scattered though. So yes, you might get confused really. Everything that's scattered. So there's no need to be whatever. So I can just close this guy and I'm back in, right? Yes. So because I duplicate 5 at a go, right? So I will come here now, come to this first one here, rename it for the next one that I want to name. And what's that on my list? I just finished garlic right now. So that is cruciferous. So I'll just say CP cruciferous plus. So and I will look for cruciferous here. Sometimes your system is not too strong, as you're getting more like this, your system will slow. Allow it, don't force it. So, cruciferous. I'm sure I should have it here. That's it. I know I should have it here. So let's allow it to load instead of uploading another one. Various fast. So I know I should have it here. Bruce. So far like that. And there's a way that particular product people used to you used to have more engagement. That particular experience. That's just it. I don't know. Even for some other people that have run ads for, I know the icon of everything when I see it. I'll just try to see mirror. So where are down? This is Carotinos. This is Botanica. I should have it too. Um, so we have various here. So I'm going to crop it because of that. So I'll just leave it squared because of that stuff that I saw there. The question mark. So we have cruciferous. The next on my list, salmon oil. So I just got this guy Expo. No, I've duplicated everything ready, so I'm just changing the content of what is there. So this guy is trying to save it. Like I said, the more as you add more, your system might be a bit slow. Yes, depend on the speed. Okay, salmon oil. So salmon oil 2. I'll scroll up, clear, add, and salmon. When you finish, go and run your own ads. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Beyond that, you are doing it for NeoLife. That is where you learn. The more you do, the more you begin to get some things that will work and some things that will not work. You saw the way that we are going back and forth on the ad set level until we eventually get it. When I first started running ads in those days, I would just keep it and go. Sometimes you will just be, it's my work for you because competition is not high then, but now the competition is crazy, so you don't want to do anything So better guard is the next thing I want to do here now. So BG. So I have this now. Select better guard here now. Now to check this better guard. I know it's gonna see it. It's not better guard. Better guard. Better guard has something. This is wait. That has something like a carrot. Yeah, here we are. I know this guy by their fruits already. So this is better guard. So, so this when system say recommended because that's the people's phone screen and fits in. That is what they build the system with. So when you use original most time, it might be out of frame of some people's kind of phone. Get why? Yeah. And this so when people say best practice, these are small things that they call best practice. Like best practice is, oh, since I didn't prepare creatives for stories, there's no need to be forcing it and be patching things that will be showing halfway. Yes, so that's it. CM, that's command. So after command, we have just only one more, and boom, we are done. Like a cook food. So we have this command. Yeah, I just want to read this command bro because it doesn't comply. I cannot risk it. I need to get another command. Ah, say it does not comply. That is too much. Command. Wow. So which one will I use now? Command in this image is very small. I need command that is command and big. Let me see that first. See that one that we have here? It cannot go anywhere. In fact, that could be an automatic strike because that already has a warning. So can you see this one by using it? Those are little things, and because already are recommended, so I did not bother, right? I will not bother. So it's already on one to one. So and lastly, what do I have on my list? Of them all. Guess what is this? You know now. 3NN. So I just got this guy 3. I should have it here. 3NN. Where are down? So for 3NN, I'm going to do 2 things. So I'm going to do one videos and one image. This video, this image, I mean. So I can just duplicate these things. I should have the video there. If I didn't have it, I will find it and upload it. And it gets why because it's always available. I was telling someone yesterday or so that if they didn't send, if the NeoLife did not send, with what I'm hearing the last 1 week from different people that have training, if NeoLife stopped to send training to Nigeria for the next 1 year, we will not have scarcity of training. So I'm going to select video this time around for this. Uh, so this is what I'm talking about. I think it's this, but I don't know why it's now so small like that. So let me check it, see if it's actually the one. It's the one. I'll wear the sand first. And I might also take style to crop it if it's not yet cropped. So can you see? Because so I might end up not using this because of the size. Let me see the one that I'm looking for. So here now, this place you can do what we call asset customization. Yeah, but I'm not sure it's even showing this. It's not showing. So this guy is complaining for Instagram. So Facebook is good. So let me check that. Instagram now. There's no way to edit. And that's why we're having this error, this ratio, because of some of those placements. And those are part of things that I don't like. Yes. So what I'm going to do with this guy now? This video your is eligible only for Instagram stories. Okay. Let me try. Let me try it again. I want to try. I'm checking my phone for this one. I want to copy. Oh, no. Okay. I know I've uploaded this video here before, and it should work too. Else, I'll just leave it like this because it's actually an answer name something. So let's see how it's. You have this. I'll click it. I should be able to edit it here. So it's good for Instagram story, but it doesn't work. Can you see this now? So I'll come to recommended, right? Like I said, these are part of best practice, but this was not designed, and I cannot drag this in more than this. It was not designed for that, so I'll just say recommended part. People will still know for like training, but this is actually managed. It's not the best way to go about it. So now this will work because I've choose the right this should work. It should be disappear by now. Okay, so guys, we are done. So that's it. So I'll publish and we wait for the ad to be active, and that's it. So Abuja guys, as they are calling Abuja, uh, is Samuel still on? Yeah, I'll reach out to you. So let me see what we can do with this man I just got right now. And Evis Enugu, Priska is not here. Priska is actually the person in Port Harcourt. She's not here. So I'm in Lagos. Ekiti man, are you still running your ads? Anyway, I need to stop this now. So thank you everybody for joining this evening, and that's how far I go today. We meet on Thursday, yes. But Thursday is going to be on different things, and but it's still going to be on Facebook. So let's see that. So good night, everyone.